is something of a tradition, haven't we, Rageaholics? In 2011, it was Modern Warfare 3 versus Battlefield 3. In 2012, Black Ops 2 versus Halo 4. And a year later, we're still counting casualties from the hackneyed hostilities of Call of Duty Ghosts versus game-breaking perma-glitches that will never be patched no matter how loud you scream. I mean Battlefield 4. This year, however, with diminishing financial returns on military shooters in general, and at least the numbered entries in the Battlefield series reputed to be on hold, that means savaged in an alley by a frothing horde of EA stockholders. It looks like we're back to square one. Call of Duty versus basic human decency and taste.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1-1. Let's rock.
Or alternately, Call of Duty thoroughly interchangeable, vaguely military-ish subtitle we randomly produced from a fucking top hat. Seriously, Activision? Seriously? Advanced Warfare? Even as the latest chapter in the long, sad history of impossibly vague, gullingly Caucasian, turbo-generic Call of Duty subtitles, Advanced Warfare is head and hipster beard above the competition. Hell, crack open the comments section and let's all play the Call of Duty insipid subtitle game. Call of Duty World of Advanced Ghost Ops. Call of Duty Postmodern Neoclassical Death Murder Die Squad. Yeah, you think I'm fucking around, but I just trademarked both those motherfuckers, because when the inevitable moment arrives that Bobby Kotick, having produced more of these vapid fucking games than there are words in the English language, winds up using both, I expect to get paid like a Cosby date rape victim. It seems like every time we come around for another revolution on the Call of Duty cash grab carousel, we're treated to the obligatory annual recitation of the following customary empty promise.
Join me, and together we will rule the galaxy.
Sure, the last 17 entries have been mediocrity cube, but this time it's different. This time we're in the future. This time we're in the past. This time we're... Hey, look, a dog! Roll it on over to 2014 and the deception du jour appears to be, but this time, fucking jetpacks, bro. Albeit one with the unbridled cosmetic appeal of a preteen saliva-caked retainer. I mean, look at this shit. Isn't this the same fetching apparatus that got Forrest Gump's ass kicked as a child?
If God intended everybody to be the same, he'd have given us all braces on our legs.
Particularly when the eponymous Advanced Warfare afforded by this full-body fuck harness amounts to a fucking double jump that the rest of the AAA shooter market has enjoyed since, the PS fucking 2? Hey, slow the fuck up, Sledgehammer. I'm losing you in the blur of innovation. Maybe next year we'll go really crazy and support local multiplayer, or the ability to deviate 3 entire angstroms from the suffocatingly linear level path without being dick slammed by a compulsory game over screen.
Stop looking. Ice forward. Ice forward. Ice forward!
Just a girl with a dream. And when I say suffocatingly linear, I mean Bobby Kotick at your bedside, pillow in hand, with your freshly signed life insurance policy in his back fucking pocket suffocating. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, even with full consideration given for its straight line, T-square, Mitt Romney's chin fucking linear predecessors, is the Final Fantasy 13 of military shooters. A game that is full-on cartoonish in its Hank Hill's urethra fucking narrow.
I have a narrow urethra.
Ham-handed linearity, characterized by an unceasing, smothering avalanche of interchangeable big shit go boom set pieces, bracketed by the single most unwelcome, lobotomized, Simon Says QuickTime events the gaming public has ever been subjected to since Resident Evil fucking 4. Whereas recent Call of Duty offerings felt like a lukewarm comfort zone holding pattern from its grating repeated instances of developer-controlled player autopilot a la Black Ops, to its open skull, extricate gray matter, press X to mourn QuickTime orgies. For all its futuristic pretense, Advanced Warfare is the first Call of Duty in a long while that feels like a colossal step backward. You know the creativity tit has been milked Bob Newhart dry when one of the game's innumerable set pieces entails crossing a goddamn street. Oh, my anus is all aflutter. What'll it be next year? Call of Duty Modern Finance? Ramirez, make sensible investments to leverage your future earnings potential. Ramirez! Tired? No, this series is narcoleptic. It appears it's incumbent upon the narrative to lift us from the same quagmire Activision dumps its untold dickloads of stupid people's money into, all of which is conveyed through cutscenes that set up camp at the motherfucking basin of Uncanny Valley and roast fucking marshmallows in what has to be the single biggest waste of stunningly good mocap you or I are ever likely to witness, and the single biggest misuse of Kevin Spacey's self-evident talent since fucking Edison.
You're the only one that can put an end to this now.
Exacerbated by the fact that the player's only emissary comes in the form of blank slate perennial video game white guy, Troy Baker. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack Mitchell. Jesus, waterboarding. Fuck! Careful with that name, Slick. All you need is black tights, a nondescript shoulder tattoo, and a grating catchphrase, and WWE can parade you on down to the ring as White Bread McGee the Wonder Douche.
Because I'm the Miz, and I'm... Boo! You stink!
You really have to feel for Ubisoft here. From remote drones to samey classes with similar upgrades, Advanced Warfare, when it isn't stealing from Titanfall anyways, hijacks literally everything it's touting as brand new, from Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter.
Go, Mitchell! Finish this.
Yet even with a 3-year downward spiral sales arc, Call of Spacey still prints money, while even the most well-advertised, streamlined to oblivion and back embarrassment of a Ghost Recon title, that being Future Soldier, quietly sobs itself to sleep in a pillow fort constructed of its own mounting irrelevance. Like Jim Sterling on a treadmill for 2.5 seconds, this game series is in dire need of a Gatorade and a breather. We're not asking you to kill Call of Duty outright, Activision, but chundering dick, let it breathe. Let the fans want more Call of Duty instead of chucking it at their sloped foreheads and telling them they fucking want it every year. As great as the sales numbers are, imagine if you plopped public demand into a crock pot and let it stew for a year, then emerged at a later date with a succulent, garlic marinated pork roast stewed to perfection, every moist, succulent morsel practically dissolving on your palate as the... You see what you've done, Activision? You've made me more interested in pork roast than video games. I'm Razor Fist. Fuck this game!
Fatality!